Bigging up all the tea slingers, the Wednesday crew in the house. It's time for another Mayleaf Sessions. Scooch up a little closer, put the kettle on, break out your favorite leaves because we are about to get tea lifted. Big up yourselves, everybody out there. Let us know where you are drinking from and what you are drinking on, of course. Welcome to another Wednesday session. We are, as usual, Wednesday knackered. I don't know. What's the best day for us to do these things?
I don't think there is one.
When you're a parent and you're working full time, you're just continuously knackered, aren't you? Knackered, is that an English? That's an English thing. US people, do they use the word knackered?
Oh.
Anyway, I think knackered just means broken maybe in the US. But anyway,
Knackered.
James R. from Phoenix representing. We were thinking of heading over to Phoenix at one point.
Yeah.
14 Blues. Unfortunately, I can't be brewing and driving. True
Yeah,
that. Although
don't do
I'm
that.
sure we can figure out ways for that to happen.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
there's a new
thermos.
product. Gong Fu driving. How would that work?
No,
Anyway.
like you do a thermos that does gong fu. You already been playing with it.
We've tested all those. They don't work.
Yeah.
Bibi Cruz, hello from Germany. Millie from Somerset, beautiful Somerset. It's
Hi,
where we got
Millie.
married. It's where we got married.
That is where we got married.
Nice to
Beautiful.
see you, Millie.
I miss Somerset, actually. I really want to go back. It's so
Yeah.
lovely.
It's true that. It's an amazing
Yeah.
place. So, something really like magical about that space. And it's not like I'm figuring that out. Everyone's known that for
Yeah.
ages.
Oh.
Grayson from Alberta,
I
yeah.
was going to say, how are you enjoying your new pot?
Yeah, Millie, how's the pot? How's it treating you? Landon from Virginia, Jochen from Rome, Marco from the Netherlands, as always, Gregor's from Poland. Millie, come and visit. Yeah, we need to head into the countryside and pick up some of that magical air.
Yeah, so magical.
Too easy from Cali. Millie loves the pot. Glad to hear it. Good to hear. We're getting more Lucien teapots. He's going to do a full-on sneak peek. He's going to do a full-on exhibition, like of just a Lucien exhibition at
What?
the tea house.
No way.
Yeah, next spring.
I am
he's
nabbing
coming.
one.
I've already told him, you're making me a persimmon, mate.
Mate.
And he's like, yeah, sure, we'll make you a persimmon. No, so we're planning to do a 2-week exhibition of Lucien at the tea house, and we're planning to roll these over like every few months, do it,
That's
feature
really
a new
cool.
artist, get them in, get them to talk virtually, obviously. They're going to be doing it on Zoom.
Amazing.
So I'll let you guys know, like guys, girls, know when that's going to be, but it'll probably be sometime in spring. Lucien is working on 100 pieces.
Wow.
100
That's
individual
exciting.
pieces. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that, but even if he gets like 20 to 50, that would be cool as well.
Ooh.
Anyway, lovely to see you all out there, and the eagle-eyed amongst you will see that we've got Silver Needle in front of us. So we're going to be sipping on some Silver Needle, and then we're going to be testing out some clay. Any questions out there? Now's a good time to ask some questions before we get into the drinking and tasting. So any questions you have out there? I did sort of briefly look at the chat just before we went live. And yes, the eagle-eyed amongst you will also see that we haven't released anything fresh this Wednesday. I tried to. Wednesday, today.
Oh.
Isn't it? So yes, the reason is because the warehouse are just super busy with pumping out those orders from the 11/11 sale that they didn't have a chance to pack the tea that I wanted them to launch. It will be packed and it will be launched probably tomorrow or Thursday. So keep an eye out for the just arrived area. I will tell you, because you are advanced crew, that the new release that's coming out tomorrow or Friday, we've only got 5 kilograms of.
What is it?
Yeah, you don't know. I'll fill you in later. Benjamin, is Bling Rock Kingpin gone forever? Yes, it has gone forever. And so we are searching for another Zhejuan ripe tea. We are tasting. We have not found anything yet, so we shall see.
I didn't even know that. Oh, my goodness.
Zed, what's it called? You'll have to see tomorrow. But it ends with Supreme, so just type in Supreme. Will there be a restock of Diamonds Twilight? No, every time the batch is gone, the batch is gone. However, I will say that 2 days ago, I tried a 2000, and I can't remember, but I tried an aged Chaumet that
blew my mind.
was glorious.
It blew my mind. I mean,
So-
you were so excited, like, you must try this.
Yeah,
I had one sip and I was like, that's
super
in.
excited.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the next in the lineup after Diamond Twilight, but it's going to be a while because we've got a backlog of loads of covers that we need to design. Do you ever consider selling Janping Oolong mini tea bricks? I've tasted them lots of times. I've never been that into them. I've always found them a bit too light. The leaves are a bit too large, and therefore the tea is a bit not thick enough. It's a bit too watery. I don't like the way they brew. So I'm not a big fan of those tea bricks. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not. So that's why we haven't gotten them in. Sorry, Adam. Yeah, Bling Rock was on your wish list. We'll find another Zhejuan. I'm sure we'll find another one. It will still have that theme, that purple theme.
Yeah.
Because we started with the magpie, then we went to the cat. So we're going to do something else there. Zikuta, the immortal, frantically checks for his Bling Rock kingpin cake, finds it and hugs it close. Yes, hug it close. Enjoy it. That's why I always say, tong worthy, you know, get the tong. I know it's a big splurge, but at least then you're safe. You're sitting on some cakes, you can age some and you can drink some and you're all good. That's what I would recommend, but then I would because I am selling tea, people. Cups made out of different types of clay, please. Yeah. Well, we've established that doesn't happen that often, that you get some good zerni, but we are always looking for that, or some zersha. Claire still has some Gem Juice Outlaw, old school, classic, El Clasico.
Sticky rice pours. Do you like any sticky rice pours?
Sticky rice pours, I quite like the taste, but it's never enough for me to really stock it.
Yeah, I always get like the first initial taste. I'm like, oh, this is cozy. It's like, feels like childhood memories hitting you. But then I'm kind of done with it.
Yeah, so sticky rice puer is basically puer tea that's scented with sticky rice. You can get raw and you can get ripe. We've had mostly raw, right?
Mostly raw, yeah.
And I'm always questioning how they scent it.
Yeah, how would they do that? It's interesting. We should see. Film it.
Miranda's hugging her milk float nomad. Everyone's hugging their cakes now.
I want to hug a cake.
So the trick is buy a tong, right? Take one and break into it. When you feel like it's a good stage, you're happy with it, take another cake out, leave that one that you've broken into, leave it there, then break that up, drink it, enjoy it, and then after you finish that, keep trying the little sampler cake, and that's your little sampler cake to test age, right?
Makes
and then boom, break another one out once you're happy with it. That would be a way to do it.
Very cool.
People have still a bit of milk float. Let's see how many people are in the chat. Let us know. I can't see it. Maybe I can. 138, I think, are currently in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Let's do some more questions a bit later, everybody. But think of your questions. So what we have in front of us with the close-up camera, which is just beautiful and not jittery at all, right? No jitters, please.
Lovely.
We've got our heirloom silver needle. And the same tea, but from 2019. So we're going to do a AB of this most luxurious tea. And when I say luxurious tea, I really mean, I don't think that I've tasted a more luxury silver needle. I mean, as pinnacle teas go, remember we went to those amazing micro lots that were meant to be incredible in Fuding. And then we went and it was like, the tea was not amazing. And then finding our way. If you haven't seen the video, go to check out the video of everything you need to know about white tea. Yeah. And it's in the second part, we drive up to Taimu through the rain. Yeah. And we find these two producers that are just doing everything that you want. They're finding it, they're picking from old bushes from Taimu, which is the original mountain where the bushes were taken from and then used to plant Fuding and Zhenghe. And then you have them picking it, them withering it, sun withering it, a little bit of indoor, a little bit of sun, but they're really focused on sun withering, obviously weather dependent. And then it goes through this long wither, and then remember they put it in that room to get the green out.
It's beautiful. Actually, it's just so organized. So
it was
nice.
super organized.
And the guys were really nice because I remember I was in the car feeling sick because I was pregnant at the time. And I was like, Dawn, I need to eat something because if I didn't eat something, and I just
Yeah.
puke up on nothing. And so yeah, they were so nice. Those guys, they got me instant noodles
Yeah.
and sorted me out. I was like slurping noodles whilst they were drinking tea.
We'll buy your tea.
Yeah.
Zeth says, "Where's our tea pit?" I think we need a tea
Yeah,
pit.
you're right.
Anyway, so then they put it in this room for months, and this is something that you don't see often because white tea, they like to bring it to market quickly, right? Because everyone thinks fresh, expensive, fresh spring, etc. But the truth is, as with a lot of teas, what you want to do is actually let the green pass. And so what they do is they put them on these troughs in this big room, and they move them every now and again, and it basically dissipates the green over a couple of months. And then after that, they bake it a little bit, and then it goes through charcoal roasting, and that is the winner. Charcoal roasting at room temperature for I think 6 or 7 hours or something like that. Incredible amount of dedication and work to do the absolute best for their teas. Do you want to shut that cupboard? The mess cupboard. And so we have it here. So we've got Heirloom Silver Needle, 2023 new batch, and 2019, which I think was our first batch. Yeah, it was, because you were pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go through it. I have had such a hankering. I've had such a hankering for this tea since I did that gift guide. Because I did that gift guide.
Oh, yeah.
And I was saying, if you want something for those real connoisseurs out there, if you've not seen the gift guide, go check it out. It's on YouTube. Then Heirloom is a great one. And ever since then, I've just been thinking, I want to drink Heirloom. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's interesting. The colour is quite different, isn't
Colour
it?
shift, yeah, definitely a colour shift. You'll probably see that more a little bit when it brews out.
It has an orange blossom note to it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an orange blossom jam. Which is kind of amazing. On top of the kind of frangipani note, you know? I haven't had that before.
Yeah, I'm more getting really creamy, thick soya milk.
Creamy, thick soya milk. Oh
Like
yeah, sorry.
tofu. Like you've
For a
taken,
second, I was
like
thinking
you've
soya
taken,
sauce, and I was like,
you've taken silken tofu.
yeah.
And you've blitzed it up, so it's
Yeah.
become basically like a really thick soya milk.
Oh.
And then you've drizzled over. You heat it up and you drizzle over orange blossom honey.
Oh yeah.
You know, so the orange blossom's there, but then the honey's there. There's floral notes, there's creamy notes, there's custardy notes, there's biscuity
Oh,
notes.
there's datey notes.
Incredible.
Date notes.
Again, yes, but I would say like torn up and mixed with something creamy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give this a rinse. And we will let the cat
Get some treats.
enjoy.
Yeah. Little kitty cat.
And have a smell.
Okay.
A Sad Hope. Thanks for the gift guide. It was very helpful. Thank you. It was it's an almost impossible task, right, to do a gift guide because there's so many teas, so many different tastes out there. So what do you do? But, you know, trying to sort of just give some simple ideas, but I think will always work.
Oh my gosh, it is that tofu, that Hong Kong tofu with the
Tofu
sugar.
fa.
Tofu fa with the sugar on top. You love it so much. I have to say, it hasn't happened to me in a while, so I'm a bit
The
jealous.
flying saucer. You know that Gaiwan Styles towel we do with the different styles? She has drawn one called the flying saucer, where you just see it like that, but we decided not to put it on. Maybe we make that as a t-shirt.
Yeah.
For the in crowd. Good evening, Stolen Vinyl. I hope you didn't steal any vinyl today.
It's got apricot vibes now. It's really fruity.
Oh, but then that marzipan coming correct as well.
Yeah.
Nougat, marzipan, dried apricots.
Yeah. But it's like
Soft
it has an
apricots.
extra layer of like
it's just
fruit.
it's got so many layers. That's what I love about it. When you try a silver needle, even from like the really high quality, very expensive silver needles, you can get a lot of elegance and a lot of lightness. But that depth and complexity comes from love and dedication. Have a smell.
That smells great.
Put Celine's flying saucer on a Gaiwan. That's not a bad idea. We could take that. Hello. 2019. So only 4 years.
It's like bourbon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, oh, wait.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, but. And like the amethyst GABA note is like coming through, which is like crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so this has not been stored in any particularly special way,
This is
right?
not
It's just
typical.
literally just been put in a bag and just put no humidity pack, no, not even airtight.
That's
but
insane.
Man, it is amazing.
That tickled my brain, you know. But like,
Oh, wow. This is
it's insane.
insane. And I
Insane.
remember the guy saying to us that the charcoal baking at low temperature, body temperature for hours. I love saying body temperature. They're just like, I imagine it.
Yeah.
That charcoal baking is what fixes it and makes it really good for aging. It is.
Wow. It's insane.
I find it hard to. Okay.
Do you know what I mean by the amethyst GABA?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Vanilla fudge.
Yeah, vanilla fudge.
It's like an aged oolong.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
But-
vanilla. It's if you put this under my nose,
Yeah.
I would say that's an aged like oolong.
Yeah.
It's got some bourbon, like vanilla bourbon,
Yeah.
a little bit of licorice,
Yeah.
tons and tons of fudge.
Tons of fudge.
That's
and then
insane.
there's a bourbony note in the background. You know what I mean? It's
Oh my
like
god, that is so delicious. And I thought this was delicious. And it is, but so bright
oh.
compared to this one.
And now, like, if you smell it long enough, it smells like a chocolate cake with prunes. That once I think we made a chocolate cake with prunes and some kind of alcohol inside.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
If you smell it long enough,
Hello.
it reminds me of that.
Is he not deciding to focus on everything but the leaf? Anyway.
Great, lovely.
Okay.
You know that cake? I can't remember.
Yeah, I do remember. We made a prune.
It was
and,
prune and dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Like with a liquor in it. It smells like that.
Okay.
Yummy.
Let's brew this up.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a nice long brew.
Yeah.
Because I was a bit stingy.
Oh, why?
Because I'm so precious about this tea. And I know that breaks all the rules. Don't be stingy with your favorite tea.
I know, it's kind of hard.
But when I
because
saw how much of that aged stuff was left, I was like, ooh.
Well, we're going to age some of that then.
We're gonna
Now
have
we
to-
know, what it's
now
like.
Now we know.
Little test run.
Oh
Worked.
my god, it is unbelievable how it smells like. The closest I can recall to this would be the 25-year-old Tieguanyin. Now it's not as dark as that, but
Yeah.
the notes of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
vanilla fudge
This is what shocked me
is
as well.
incredible.
It's insane.
Wow.
Wow.
For
Smells
wowzers.
amazing.
We didn't even rinse this baby
Yeah, that's true. Why did you not rinse it?
because I was.
Did
trying
you
to-
rinse that one?
Yeah, I did.
Ah.
Okay.
Should I do that
I'll
one?
do it. I'll do it. Don't stress yourself.
Wow, it's so clear, the rinse.
I want that tea to be nice. Nice and jubbly.
Wow. It's like a bouillon of all these smells. Just like, you feel like you're in the world of that tea, Like
A whirl.
like a whirl in a water
Whirlpool.
whirlpool.
A water whirl.
A water whirl.
A water whirl. Water whirl. Darren Sucks came and said, I had a 15-year-old plum oolong and an aged and re-roasted Qing Shin. They're definitely a thing, just a little more uncommon. Yeah, they're definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. But you got to get the aging right.
Now it's like,
Oh.
yeah, it
Okay, it's
moved
freshened
back.
up.
Yeah, it's
freshened
moved
up.
back towards the tofu far arena.
Yeah, but
But
still like the syrup, instead of like the orange blossom honey, is still like a vanilla maple syrup. It's darker, it's deeper,
Yeah.
it's sweeter.
yeah,
Okay. Let's have a taster of 2023 to remind
oh
ourselves.
my goodness. Wow, it's so bright, this one now. Oh my goodness. It smells lush. Ah, that is a soap. What?
Oh my gosh, it smells of egg custard tart with that nutmeg on the top, but then served on like a banana leaf.
Wow. But I get more flowers.
Yeah, with some yeah, there is some flowers.
I'm
there,
almost
for sure.
thinking cotton flowers, or like you know,
Cotton
little
flowers.
little white, beautiful, but like strong smelling flowers, which I don't know if they exist, but this is how I imagine it.
Everything's in your imagination. The thickness is just divine. Thick, soft. I mean, it's just all that you want. Incroyable.
Yeah, it's like that vine flower that had that vanilla scent, and I kept walking past it and telling you, Don, smell that
Where?
flower along our street. It was like you know those white vine flowers that just pop out, and they were a bit pink, but like white, mainly white.
Can't recall.
Oh,
Sorry.
man. Anyway, it smells
Have a
like-
taste.
Yeah. Cheers.
Super thick.
Meadow sweet. Yeah, meadow sweet. That's probably it. That name sounds right.
What is that, the name of a flower? Meadow sweet?
I guess so.
Or she's just saying that's the way to describe it,
Well,
meadow sweet.
that's a great way to describe it too. I want to use that. Meadow sweet.
So thick.
Wow,
A little bit of
way thicker than I was gonna.
a little bit of cut apple, like green apple in the finish.
But then dropped onto some custard, like cold custard.
Yeah, no, lots of creams, but
Yeah.
I'm getting it's not just a green apple, it's something else, but it's a very, very bright,
I get a bit of guava,
yeah.
but like the
sort of-
fresh one.
Yeah, but like kind of in between guava and like a Granny Smith apple,
Yeah.
like a green apple.
Yeah. True.
Wow. All right, let's brew it up again. And then we'll hit the aged one. What's the oldest white tea that you've ever tried out there? Let me know. Ours is probably what? The 30-year-old one that we had, and that was 30 years old in 2018 or something, 2017. So it would be somewhere in the region of the 80s, 1980s. Any other questions out there while this brews up?
Oh, Beth has said it does exist. Meadow sweet is a flower.
Well, there you go.
I need to look it up. I need to smell it.
Cheers, Beth.
Velipendula umaria. Flower names are very complex, aren't they?
I wish that there was a way that you could do a flower sampling.
Yeah.
Flower aroma, but like fresh, not like oils and stuff,
Well-
but fresh aroma flower sampling where I could spend a day just sniffing flowers from all over.
Isn't that called going to a flower shop?
Yeah, but like it's always going to be what's in season at that point. You
Gotta
know?
go regularly.
And what, yeah.
Every week we're
It's
gonna
called
go
an
to a garden
arboretum.
center.
Maybe I've got to go and seek that out because I need to really
Arboretum.
get clued up on my flowers.
Yum.
Get clued up on my flowers, man.
Yeah.
Dog Donut said, had a 19-year-old, but it tasted like the inside of a wet winter boot. Absolutely disgusting. That is what I'm talking about.
Gross.
It's got to be aged well. Got to be aged well. There's no point in just buying a 1970s, 1980s oolong unless you know it's been aged well. Unless you know that it was, number one, good material to start off with. And so, you know, what were they making in the 70s and 80s? You know, what was...
Booty.
No, I'm just saying, like, there is a reason, there was probably a reason why that tea didn't get bought up and drunk. You know, a lot of tea that's aged is simply because no one wanted it. And then it becomes aged, right? So
yeah.
it's like the weeds in your garden, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
that whole thing. Like, oh, it's overgrown. It's, wow, you've got a lot of foliage. Yeah, but it's all weeds.
It's also like with poor tea, like old like poor tea, you always find lots of stuff in it. Like they really didn't do much hygiene.
Yeah, that's true. But all I'm saying is, like, it's
Anyway.
got to be good tea to begin with, and then it's got to be aged well. And what does aged well mean? Well, there's a video coming out in a couple of weeks to talk about that.
Oh, just easily done that. So
Drop that in.
Cette première, I'm gonna say it like that.
Cette première,
Yeah.
Meadow Sweet, Reine des
Reine des
Prés.
Prés. I know Reine des Prés, but I still can't remember. I know the name, but I can't visualize it, and I can't remember what it smells like. So I need to get clued up.
Murat
you.
says, why is the Dueni lantern pot no longer available? Because we don't really like the price point, and also we've had problems with the supplier or the potter where we've had to refuse a load of pots and have arguments with them because we weren't happy with the quality. So every one we got in, we loved, but it wasn't consistent. And so we had to reject a lot. They weren't happy. They said, well, we're not going to make stuff for you anymore if you reject it. We said, we don't want that. That's not what, So it was a bit of, not fight, but a bit of like, this is not working.
Yeah.
It's like break up.
Can't communicate. Forget it.
Marco says, aged well equals clarity. I would agree with that.
What?
What you don't want, I think, is overly green and dank is it's a sort of like fermented sour muddiness.
Fermented sour muddiness. Yeah, okay. I
You
can
know,
imagine it, yeah.
that's what you don't want, obviously. So no, I want myself a bit of fermented sour muddiness, bit of FSM. Anyway.
That is
All right, so we move on to the second one. It's
delicious.
gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it's hitting the spot right now. I'm super happy that I'm finally drinking it. It's just so... It's so...
encapsulating.
Enveloping.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being cocooned.
Yeah.
In a sci-fi way, where there's like this bubble, transparent bubble that's kind of feels like silicone, maybe, a bit flat.
It's like tofu skin bubble.
Tofu skin bubble. You can breathe through it, all
Yeah.
good, but you feel warm and like cozy in your tea world.
Yeah. Darren says, sour is usually a red flag when it doesn't justify its context with something else. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a bit of sour. And if it's clear and clean and it's fleeting and it comes and goes. Sometimes like oolongs, especially tieguanyins, aged tieguanyins, some greens, you can get this little hum of sourness, which I actually quite like, especially when you brew a bit harder.
It's kind of moreish.
But it's that fermented sour muddiness. It's like...
Is that like a wet sock? Humid wet sock?
Yeah, it's a little bit like the equivalent of clothes that have been left.
I hate that smell.
That is...
And it's linked... You wash out, you try and wash out.
Impossible to
bloody annoying.
get rid of, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to brew up this aged one and see how that fares.
I'm quite excited by this one.
This shirt is a bit too big for me, isn't it? I feel like I need to
You're
take...
losing too much weight.
No, because this is an old shirt.
Oh, is it?
This is an old shirt.
Right, when we first met.
Yeah, this is when I was still...
'cause that's
this is
not
when I was still
Farah, is it?
baking... It is, but old.
Baking bread.
That's when I was still baking bread.
So before me then.
And then Boombala.
Because I never got the baked bread.
There was a time when I think we've said it, I was baking a lot.
Baking bread. Sourdough bread. I missed out, damn it.
Nut Charmer in the house. That was not a shameless merch plug, but since it's here, shameless merch plug. Merch.mayleaf.com.
Shameless merch
Plug the merch.
Ah. Gosh.
What is it? Merch.mayleaf.com. Or mayleaf.merch.com. No, merch.mayleaf.com.
If you see it on our videos.
It's either merch.mayleaf.com or mayleaf.merch.com. One or the other. You can buy t-shirts and hoodies and all things tea related. We should do a tea slingers one for the Discord crew.
Yeah.
Have we done a tea slingers logo?
Why did you do like that? Like you
it's
already
slinging.
imagined it. That's cool.
I imagine like a blurry guy one, like caught, like so it's blur, but then the flash has caught it, and then
you see that. Yeah, actually, since I'm getting back into animes, I just saw a trailer of one, and it looked super sci-fi, like cool drawing with like lots of neon pinks and like black and neon.
Get some inspiration.
And it had it did like that thing where someone was running and you could see the different, cuts of the person running.
Time lapse kind of thing.
With like bright pink. so
Yeah,
cool.
no, there's some beautiful animation. out
Some
there.
people can really like, I love the artwork.
Okay, take a look at the fresh.
Take a look at the
Are you going to
fridge.
focus? Are you going to focus on the rim?
Oh my goodness.
Focused on the rim, didn't you? Always focused on the rim.
Why?
Rim job.
Just go in the middle.
And just, where's my finger? No.
There, it's done. Done. Good, 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 good. Move it out of the way. Yeah. It did it.
And then
Ish. Oh, he's doing
aged,
it.
4 years aged.
Oh, he's doing it.
There you go. 4 years aged. So, you get to see that.
Miranda. Sounds like a flashback to the 80s. Yeah. It probably is like that. It really
Yeah,
is like
please
that,
put the
actually.
Discord link if you want to share. Don, get your finger off the rim. Yes, I know. And I said rim job.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, I heard myself say it and thought,
Ah.
damn it, what am I doing? Why do I always do this to myself? Okay, here we go. 2019. So, like, it's still young, but it's sort of heading into the age territory.
2019 is not that young.
4 years. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. That means we had it when Ayana was born. Oh. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, okay. So those apples, those green apples have suddenly been cooked down and then you throw like a vanilla pod in there.
I was going to say it's got elderflower notes now.
With some elderflower, a bit of
Yeah.
pear.
Yeah. Bit of pear. Definitely pear. Definitely
Ooh,
pear.
Lovely.
Wow.
Gorge. That's aging a treat. I reckon those bourbon notes are going to come out more because I'm
Yeah.
picking them up
I'm
just in
picking-
the background.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the hint of a sweet Tokai wine that was just like a little drop was put in.
Yeah. It's like if you've taken like almond milk with a drop of Tokai wine.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good description, actually.
And it's got a different texture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The texture is is giving you a little it's giving you a little it's giving you a
Yeah,
bit
it's
of
weird.
buzz and bite.
It's got buzz and bite, but it also has like an oiliness, like as though you've eaten a crisp, and you know you still have that texture in your mouth. Not
Yeah.
texture, but like the oiliness
Yeah,
of the crisp
yeah,
in your
it's
mouth.
definitely got it. Roger's asking, what is this wine? Tokai. Tokai, for me, to my taste, is probably the top dessert wine.
Yeah.
And obviously there's
So
many
yummy.
types. You've got all your different putunyas. Hungarians in the house. Anyway, putonyas. You got your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And each one depends. Basically, the number relates to how many barrels of the really sweet stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is in there, so you can get the nectar, and then you can get like different dilutions, so it becomes less sweet. And more, but they are like even the highest nectar, which like the most pure stuff, still has a beautiful acidity that just makes it. I mean, I am in love with Tokai. And it's usually my Christmas present to myself, isn't it? It's usually my things like, okay, Christmas is here. We're going to get a really good bottle of Tokai. We're going to enjoy that over the winter months. It usually doesn't last long. I absolutely love it. Hungarians in the house, you know it. We all know it.
You got it.
You can
You got
take all your other, countries, famous wine countries with their dessert wines, but like Tokai, man, I reckon it holds its own, if not beats them all.
Yeah, I
Like-
love Tokai. Should definitely get some this year again.
Everyone's going to now complain and say Sauternes and Muscats and all
Look,
the rest of it.
They're
Hey,
lovely.
all
they're
good.
great. Yeah.
There's something about the
Yeah.
acidity of a Tokai that I think you just can't beat.
I think
in
just
my
personal
personal
preference. But
opinion.
so I tasted the fresh versus the
Mm-hmm.
aged, and as you were talking and I was reading, and someone said like aged raisins or something, and I was
Yeah.
thinking that the fresh one is like a fresh raisin, and then the other one is like a fresh grape, and the other one a raisin,
Or like a semi-dried raisin. It's
Yeah.
not quite there yet.
Yeah. It's getting there.
But
it's
it's scrumdiddly bumptious.
sweeter. It's got more of that condensation.
Yeah. Not condensation.
Con-
concentration.
Concentration.
So yeah, let us know your
goodness.
favorite dessert wines. I want to know your favorite dessert wines. I hate like things that are too like cloyingly sweet, but when you cloyingly
Cloying. Ah, yeah.
cloyingly
true.
sweet. Marco Paolo says Tokai is the best. I remember sharing with a friend, and he blurted out, "Tastes like rotten raisins." It's got to
That's
have
what I read.
If
That's
it
what I
don't have
read.
the funk, it's got no place in my home.
Yeah. Gotta like some fun.
Yeah, man. You didn't think of that? Water has to be next to you. You're gonna walk to the kitchen?
Son ain't got no time for that.
Philistine stuff.
He ain't got no
Get
time
yourself a nice glass urn. Put yourself some bamboo charcoal in there. You're gonna have water. Perfect water. It is absolute game changer.
for it. Yeah.
Tequila. Yeah, tequila. I haven't explored enough tequila, but I know that there's some good stuff out there. I just have not explored it enough.
Yeah, me too. I would like to explore tequila. I really like getting drunk on tequila. I think it's the
It's a great drunk, for
funnest
sure.
if you don't go too far, obviously.
Samos wine, Van de Pai is powerful. I've not tried Van de Pai. Tokai is like liquid sugar. See, I don't find it. I think you can vary it. You can vary the putoñas level. You can vary it. You can get really beautiful acidity in it. Vinsanto,
But
Sauternes,
it is sweet. It is quite sweet.
It's sweet.
I think Sauternes is probably less sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Remember.
Felix, is this real wood? Yes, it's real. I always forget the wood, and it's really ash. It's ash wood.
Ash, what does that mean? Is that a tree?
Yeah, it's ash. Yeah, it's a tree.
I can't visualize it in my head.
Right, so we've talked about wines. We've talked about this tea. We're going to brew it up some more.
Yes, please.
And then we are going to just do a bit of a clay test.
Oh,
Because
they're the
why
new
not?
ones.
Well,
came in.
we haven't got these in. We've just got a load of samples sent by people. Do you want to show them some of the ugnugs? Be careful, don't trip up. Yeah, there's always ugnugs. Whenever we get samples. You might love them. I find them ugs. Those cups, the weapons, the bricks.
Oh, yeah, those are. Sorry, you might like these. They're just so heavy.
What do you reckon of those? They are like brutalist.
Yeah, brutalist.
I mean,
My goodness, this part is like proper Aladdin style.
this is so heavy. It is a weapon. Be careful.
Whoa.
That I keep next to my bed, and I just one thwack, and you're out.
I mean, that's true. Very
One
good weapon.
thwack and you're out. And then there's this one here.
It is chunky. I mean, that is true. That is a
Should we try
solid
drinking
rock.
out of them? Because you shouldn't criticize. Look, rim.
But it's true, we might love it.
Always the rim, isn't it? Always want the rim. Okay, anyway. We'll try.
People love it.
You love them?
You love them.
You love them? They are so heavy. Just shipping will cost you a fortune
Yeah.
on these.
Yeah, that
That's
shipment will be like £50.
This is mad heavy.
It's probably
And
heavier
it's so
than our
thick.
tray.
You feel it. The base is about
Yeah.
that thick.
Yeah, it's about there. That's where the bottom of the cup is.
Anyway, let's brew up some of these teas. So we got a load of samples, as we always do. Thank you to the people who send them. And we've got these 2 clay pots here, and I thought, let's just try them out. I'm not sure about the shapes, etc., but at least let's find out about the clay. So this is, they're both YIXING clay. This one here is called Hongshani, which basically means red sand clay.
Nice.
They're just making it up as they go along.
Yeah,
now,
they
aren't
are.
they? So what do you call that one? Oh, it's like
Red and
purple
sandy. And...
gravel clay. So yeah, this is red sand clay, and this is Haney. So this is black clay. Black clay, and I have not. I've drunk with black clay before, but I've never really properly done a test. But I've never tried this one, although I don't know.
Interesting shape, that one. I mean, that kind of
that little
tubage.
What do you think of that tubage?
I think it's kind of a. I quite like it.
You quite like it? Are you going to focus on it?
Oh yeah, turn it on the side. because it's kind of, you know, that the way it goes up like that.
Yeah. It's got
Water
a little
pipe.
snouty nose.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
like it.
should we drink these?
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Are you intentionally bring them? Yeah,
You can
are.
brew these forever. It's fine.
It's true. I mean, that's the great thing about white tea. Is like, the longer you brew it, the better it gets. Anyway.
So technically, it's a Hongni, I guess, but it's a Hong Shani. So basically, red sand clay. People like the tubular spout. Let's see how it pours, shall we? So we can have a little group session. Do we like this pot? Do we not like this pot? First of all, let's give them a rinse. They're fresh.
Oh, you didn't even wash them
I haven't
out.
even washed them. Straight up.
The Chinese side of me is like, that is not okay, man. That is not cool.
Oh, I'm washing them now. Ooh, that got hot.
Yeah, okay. Don't
Right.
burn your fingers though.
Ow, that gets like nuclear.
Okay, I'm more relaxed knowing that it's been nicely heated.
What do we think about that pour?
Oh, it's not as smooth as I thought it was.
It's a
gonna
bit
be.
dribbly.
bit
Well, not dribbly, but a bit slow. Anyway, we need to drink something. So please let us know what you'd like us to drink in these pots. We need to test it out. So we're just listening to you while we drink our white tea. What do you want us to drink?
Lovely.
Test it. I'm guessing something quite oomphy, something quite strong. Let us know. We are waiting with
Which one
bated breath.
Did you get for that one? Did you go for that one?
I drank this one.
I'm having that one.
Kimberly's Kyusu says, I still think I'll find a way to break one of those cups. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm pretty clumsy, Kimberly.
I'm
so
going to pour some in here. I'm going to give this... I
I
might
can
love
test it out for you.
drinking out of a dragon's egg. If I think of it like that.
Or were
someone
you
said
thinking of testing it out for us? Sorry, what were you saying?
I just want to try... what it's like to drink out of these.
It wasn't hot at all, was it? It kept the heat. It kept the heat
Yeah.
in there. At least you don't burn your fingers.
It's the knocky over cup. It's true. The brick. You can
Yeah.
do anything with it.
Yeah. And it'd be quite hard to like make it full. Look at that. It's
And
like,
even
nah,
if it did, it would
I'm
break the
staying.
table rather than break itself. Okay, cheers, everybody. Do you want to drink from the dragon egg?
It's alright, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Cheers, everybody.
7 Village Iwu. Like
Okay.
that idea. Playground rendezvous.
It's already growing on me. You said dragon egg.
Yeah.
I poured it into the cup. And
It
then you can
feels
see-
potion-like.
And it feels
doesn't
like a potion. It feels like a potion.
It's true. Damn it. It's great.
Wow.
Whoever said dragon egg, you changed it.
Yeah, it's like we from hating to loving. That's
It feels really
big
primal.
switch. Yeah, really primal. I am scared to drop it on my foot though.
Oh no, I actually quite like it.
Yeah.
And the feeling in your hand.
Yeah.
It's like you're drinking, but you could also just smack someone in the head.
Yeah. It
So
feels
it's, you
quite
feel protected.
powerful.
Yeah, you feel protected. You're like, I'm drinking my potion, but you come
Like,
near.
don't mess with
Boom.
me. I may be a tea person, but I got some weapons.
Potion scholar. Woof. Somebody wants potion scholar. I think we should try. I think we should
potion
try.
scholar.
I think we should try a raw.
That's potion scholar.
I know, but not so. I think choose us a raw. Potion scholars currently
In the
in their
running.
resin temptress. Oh, those are two goodies.
I haven't had resin
Luminary.
in ages.
Can I try yours?
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, yours is
I
smaller.
prefer mine.
I like
Yours.
my one.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Okay, swap.
It's like the cup chooses you.
Oh no. The dragon egg chooses you.
Why do you prefer yours?
I just the way it feels in my hand
Yeah, I like how it feels.
and the way it felt on my lip. Oh no! But when you get a little knobbly bit, it's not so good. So apparently we've got to drink Potion Scholar in the potion cups. I think that's a good call. I like that. Potion Scholar it is. Dram Alchemist, Dream Scene Smuggler. Oh, now you're tempting me.
What did you say we have to drink?
Potion Scholar in the potion cups.
Oh my goodness, of course.
Yeah, okay. Potion
Yeah.
Scholar
Yeah.
chosen.
Yeah, I kind of want to have it. It was either that one.
Sell these with little dragon pets. That would be cool.
Dragon pet.
With the same like style, with the sort of crazy.
I feel like someone said that in the past and I totally forgot.
People want us to do a double drop. Matt, you want to get like seriously? You know what? Thursday for me is my most tired day.
Yeah.
Everyone who has a meeting with me on Thursday, they know Thursday I'm not going to be
Game over.
completely all there.
No.
because I won't go to sleep till about 2 or 3, and I'll get up at 5, so that'll give me a couple of hours sleep, and then I'm just like,
Not even 2 or 3. Last time you didn't sleep at all.
yeah, last time I didn't sleep at all. So, you know, double dropping is a bit,
It's risky.
it's a bit uncalled for, Matt.
Yeah.
You know,
But
it's
I
10
like-
a.m. at your place, it's 8:15 p.m.
I mean, I kind of like how
Damn.
they like to like push us a little bit. Like,
Those are the
go
days.
on.
The days where I
Do
used to
it.
go to bed at like, you know, 5 in
It
the
was like,
morning.
yeah, you were like, let's do it. Let's hit some more tea at like 1
Yeah.
in the morning. Yeah.
I remember when I was working
I
in
can do it for
studios. Do you want to take the big solid bamboo tray, plug a product. Oops, smash it. Yeah, the days when I was working in the studio, I'd be getting back home around 3-4 a.m. But then I wouldn't start work until midday. You know, so it all worked out. Although it's still not good for you. That's why I had to give it up. Especially because you arrive in the studio at midday, and like the band arrives, everyone arrives, and the first thing they do is go into the machine, into the tape room and knock out lines. And you're just like, oh my God.
At what time?
Like basically when they get up, they stumble in like all bleary eyed at like 11 a.m., 12 p.m. And then they're just like,
Yeah, because they have no energy from the
Insane.
day before, and then they keep doing it.
well, then
that can't.
then it just goes on all night until all day and all night.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I had to get out of that business.
How long do you take to recover from like doing that? That's like a
5 years, depending how much you do it. But yeah, I was looking at engineers
good.
and producers who were in their 40s, because I was in my 20s at the time,
Yeah.
and I was seeing that they basically had no color on their skin, and then they looked wrecked. I was like, nah, I'm not quite sure that's for me, actually. I love the music, but I'm not quite sure that's for me.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
Hey, you see? Marco's saying, thanks for bringing out the tray. There you go. It's lovely. All right, so we're going to brew in this. Make sure you've got enough potion scholar, because we're brewing in this giant guy one.
Yeah, I'm not
Because we need to
professional.
do the test, right? We need to do testing in clay, testing in the 2 different clays.
Yeah. You think that's enough though? Wait.
No, not enough.
Oh.
If you have to ask, it means it's not enough.
But look at it. I think it is, but you know, you can be a bit extra sometimes.
Extra?
Hey.
Moi?
Okay.
What's
fine,
the
I get
most,
knife. I'm
like,
lazy.
what's the biggest regret you've ever had in terms of drinking tea late? You know, where you just go, oh no, and you just couldn't sleep. Maybe you'd misjudged it and you thought, oh, it'll be fine, it's just a white tea. And then like 2 in the morning, you're just sitting there going, What's the worst situation? I've had some terrible ones.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh, that's aging. Potion Scholar. Oh, I'm so excited. Just right now, I got chills.
That was
Because
one
I
of
was
your-
like, oh, did you pick a ripe?
Wasn't that your favorite? One of your favorite tea, like with your tea of the year?
It was. I don't think we were doing tea of the year at that time, but look at that age on that Potion Scholar. What's the age on it?
It is 2000 and no, it's 2001. Tea trees. 2021.
2021. That's only 2 years old.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Here you go.
How is it so old? How is it looking so aged for 2 years old?
That is like crazy.
Oh, I'm telling
Should I show the beautiful?
Those
camera
of
over
you
here?
who knew, I've shown it already.
Oh, you damn.
Those of you who got the Potion Scholar, you know, right? That was one damn different tea.
I don't know how much to put.
Munku, come correct. Not potion, come correct. A few Mayleaf lives ago, I was able to join in Drunk Enough Raw Put. Be careful. Drunk Enough Raw Put to knock out a small child. Slightly forgot that I had the early shift the next morning. No sleep. Yep, been there. Drank it at 5, stayed awake the whole night. Never again. Yep. Which one? Straight Face Playmate. Okay, yeah. That's a strong
that
one.
has to be enough.
Oh my gosh, that's enough. Oh my gosh, I'm really I'm partly excited and partly terrified of what's going to happen now. I should not have left it up to them.
So the DJ days where you'd
Oh,
see those
wrong
guys
one.
taking the lines
Soz.
and be like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do this again. Kind of excited, but kind of tired about it too. You know?
Yeah, exactly. This is the new studio, right?
This is the new studio.
All
We
right.
went from hardcore to another hardcore. Which happened to be tea.
Yeah, gotta keep it hardcore. Oh my gosh, this tea. It looks so
What are you
aged.
doing? Oh, you want it
I'm
properly.
just, yeah, it looks so incredibly aged. I'm shocked. That's shocking.
Chocage.
Shock to the age. Okay.
That is a lot of tea.
Yeah, that might be a bit too much, but let's see.
Okay. Wow.
I think I have found something of a similar vibe to Potion Scholar, by the way. It's just we haven't gotten around to doing the cover
Oh
yet.
my bloody covers, man. I mean,
Hey, good things come to those who wait.
yeah, I finished one today, so that's good.
Yeah, perfect. 1 down, 10 to go.
Smell this. It smells amazing.
Oh
man.
my gosh.
It smells super jammy.
It smells like...
And
Well,
leather.
let's get it in.
Jam and leather. Okay.
Let's get it in. But let's not do all of it. Let's just see. This is a big guy one.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to move the guy one. Here we go. Yes, I could disable autofocus and just do it by hand. That is true. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. But then you have to stand up all the time, no?
Okay, well, stop. All right, if it does a rim, I will focus. If it does a rim. It's doing a rim. All right, here you
Not
go.
too much.
The wobble.
Do you want me to do it?
Hold on.
Do you want,
Oh my god, this was a
do you want
fail.
me to do it? Let me do it.
It's because it's delayed.
Can I?
Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see
Oh,
it.
okay, thank you.
There you go.
There you go. She did ask me about 50,000 times.
Done.
Perfect. There you go.
Great.
Now you can just click this in. Boom. And it does that. Shoom. Okay, here we go. Smell of Potion Scholar. It smells incredible. Like Mentos mints. So minty. Incredibly minty. That green cover. Hey.
Sorry. I know. I keep like trying to reach for the tea.
Mints. Toffee. Bison grass.
That's what
Um,
God is describing.
So much Mentos. So much mint.
That colour fits it then.
The colour fits it. Oh, with the guy one. Look, just styling it. Unbelievable.
styling.
Ben, you have an unopened Potion Scholar. You are in for a treat.
Oh, how tempted are you right now?
A treat. Holy moly! Incredible.
Oh, go on.
Let's pour it in here. Oh my gosh! I'm
Look,
super excited.
we
We
never
are
used this.
mash up.
We're gonna be mashed up. Look at this. I've never used this little guy.
Yeah.
I think
Little.
it's gifted.
No, we sold it for a while. Year of the Rat. It's only.
Oh, that's right.
How do you know how bison grass smells? Says Anne. Well, I've drunk the bison grass vodka, so I kind of
Zabrovska.
am putting two
Zab-
and two together and making 18.
Zabrovska? Yeah.
Zuporovska.
So yummy too.
Peter, hello. Better late than never.
And
We are drinking Potion Scholar in this giant guy one, probably in the region of
one?
about 12 to, no, I reckon about, actually, should we measure it? Can we measure? I want to know how much is in here. I reckon this is close on 17 grams.
I'm feeling very lazy. I'm so sorry. There we go. Got the scoop.
Okay, you got to guess. You got to pick it up and guess. And I've got to guess. I said 17, but I think, hold on, let me just see.
I'm not a good guesser,
I'm actually going to go 18 grams.
by just holding the first few leaves.
By just putting your hands in.
I'm gonna go with 17.3.
Oh, that's one of those tricksy things.
All right, 17.
All right, close up time. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Wait. Okay. Yeah.
What?
Okay. Go.
No?
Yeah. Go for it.
Ooh, good catch there.
Wait, that's not everything. Oh, I was wrong.
Oh, wow, we're so off.
It was 13.7.
That's not
Plus
too
a bit
much.
in there, probably 14.
Yeah.
All right, 14 grams, still pretty good. All right, here we go.
I don't want to... Yeah.
Rinse it up
Rinses.
and
this one?
say goodbye to your night.
And also pet. I thought this guy was going to get it.
He's getting it. All right, they're all getting it. I should put it back to that camera, shouldn't I? Okay, are you ready? I think this is going to be a delightful moment in your life. Go for it. It's getting a bit chaotic here. I'm going to tidy up a bit, okay? We're doing dragon egg. How are we doing? Any other questions out there whilst she's sniffing away? Because I feel like she's going to be hanging on to that for a little bit.
I'm getting...
Oh, no.
I decided not to take so long after you said that. I'm getting poached pears.
Yeah. But I don't know what I'm getting. I feel like this has genuinely stumped me.
Stumper.
I feel like that apothecary cabinet. I feel like I've just got a waft of so many herbal and dried fruit smells.
Yeah.
But overlaying it all again is this creamy mintiness. It's like creamy mints and toffees, but then tons of different dried herbs. It really is like a pharmacy cabinet, like an amazing pharmacy cabinet. Incredible. Incredible.
What's that?
Wow. Scary a little bit, because I feel like it's just going to get me totally mashed.
Oh my gosh, there's a note that keeps coming, and then as I'm about to get it, it just goes. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's one of those teas that you would need to sit for a long time. What's the milliliters on this? I reckon this is about 170, 180 would be my guess. So we're brewing strong. What is it? 14 grams.
Bloody irritating. Sorry, go.
Yeah. No, this is bigger than 130.
It's got grenadine smell to it too.
Grenadine, yeah.
There was a syrup.
If you want us to measure the guy one, we could. It would be possible.
Roger Cornell. Done at 3 a.m. tonight. That is kind of what it looks like. Trying to go to sleep.
Oh, don't. I'm messed up.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm already bags under my eyes.
Actually, don't look too...
This is not going to... Tomorrow is not going to be pretty. Let's put it that way.
Are you going to film yourself? Hello, everybody.
No, this is one of the biggest guy ones that we have. It's a hefty guy one. This is, I reckon... They want to know, can you just get the scale?
What do you mean?
Can you get the kitchen scale?
Oh!
I'll let you know, all right? Maybe I'm wrong. Everyone wants a guess.
Oh, yeah. And what?
I reckon it's 180, but it could be about 170
It's not
possibly.
going to be perfect.
Well, let's see. So if you want to measure your capacity, weigh it. That's the best way to do it. Zero it, and then add water to the rim, and that number will be your number. 160. But still, a big guy one. Okay, that's going to be too hot now, isn't it?
Do you want me to help you?
That's now fail. Let's let that cool down, shall we? Let's let that cool down. Okay, so now then, we need tasting cups.
Oh.
We can't just drink in our potion, but we can do like one little sample here.
So why not?
Because we're testing the clay, aren't we?
Oh, of course.
That was the whole purpose of this. So
Drink
pour
it.
some in the clay. Oops, pour out the rinse before you pour the look at the color of that. That is alive. Okay, so that's all you need to do. Just pour it into the clay. You don't need to brew it in there. And it's immediate. So that's done now. Okay?
Yeah, these ones.
And that is a boiling Gaiwan.
Ah,
So hold on, that's 14 grams in 160 mil Gaiwan. That's quite a hefty ratio. Good luck. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Now I'm in the kitchen checking the capacity of all my pots. Yeah, just 1 gram equals 1 mil. Bring it to the lip. Done. So for all those people that write to us and go, you said it was 150 mil, but it's actually 130. And so like, hey, how are you measuring? Because you could pour it lower, depends on where you put the rim, this rim thing.
Yeah,
you know, and
the
then you're pouring it into a measuring jug and you're looking at the gradations. No, weigh it. That's how we do it. Here we go. Oh my God.
What is it? It's really annoying because there is something I tried recently and it's there and I can't vocalize it.
I'm going to stop trying to vocalize Potion Scholar right now. I just want to get a feel for the texture because we need to test this clay.
Okay, I'm down. That is smooth
it's
and
lovely.
buttery.
It's buttery and creamy and yet suddenly, bam, bright. Apple mint.
Apple mint.
Yeah, don't measure to the rim. Under the lid is the one that counts. Yeah, so whenever we measure it up to where the water hits the rim. So if you look at the measurements of our Gaiwans, that's that. If you look at the pot, it is when we put it on, it overflows, and we put it back on to the scale. Now remember that's the capacity empty. That's not the capacity of water. That's not the amount of water you're putting in. So when it's 100 mil Gaiwan, you're actually pouring in about 70 mil of water. So always recognize that is not the same thing. It's not actually the ratio of water that you're brewing to leaf. It's the capacity. So when we say you should brew, 5 grams per 100 mil, we're actually talking about 100 mil capacity Gaiwan, not 100 mil of water. It's not very good, is it? We should really stipulate that. I just did, but only to the inside crew. Okay. Okay, here we go. So you got a feel for that tea?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so now let's try dribble.
Can I just say the herbal notes in there are crazy. Like it's so hard to pinpoint why. I kept going, it's a bit of thyme, a bit of rosemary, a bit of sage.
This is the problem. It's like
lavender,
all herbs, but then somehow concentrated and aged.
Yeah.
But with this incredible green grape. I'm getting green grapes. Okay, cheers everybody. It's lots of green. Okay, so now let's try this red sand clay.
How light is this cup in comparison?
Light. It feels like, how it must feel once you've had a newborn baby.
Yeah.
After you've been carrying a toddler. You're like, hey!
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, we've got water stains up there. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, sorry.
What do you think about the reaction? I'm not sure about that. It feels even harsher.
Yeah, less buttery.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's like
drier. It wasn't dry in this cup.
No.
It was really buttery in this cup.
But it is bringing out more of the high notes.
More of the herbals.
More of those high herbals and high fruits.
Yeah.
So it's sort of doing the opposite of what you'd expect
True.
it to do.
Weird. Oh.
Let's try the black.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, weird.
Thickened it.
Yeah, but it's like zingy on the side.
I prefer the reaction of that.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Thicker.
100%.
Still has a lot of edge, but softens it.
Yeah.
Brings it into a more enjoyable edge.
100%. It's like it's highlighted the high notes, but hasn't taken away the creaminess. It's almost like it's oily rather than buttery now.
Yeah, but noticeably thickened it. Oh. Anyway, we'll do it again. Brew 2.
That's a double drop because I had a bit left.
It's a double drop, yeah. All right, we're going to brew second infusion. Always a winner. If it's a good
What
tea.
would happen if you did that aged white with that? Can you do it for me?
You're a mentalist. We'll do it once it's brewed up. Any other questions out there? We are nearly an hour and 10 minutes into this. So we're going to be here another 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We are drinking Potion Scholar, a hefty amount, 14 grams in 160 ml Guy one. So you can't accuse us of wussing out on this. We ain't no wusses. That don't need to do the focus. Yeah, you don't need to because the rim is the same thing as the leaf. That's how high up the leaf is. Proper rim. The word du jour. Rim.
Yeah.
Rim brew. That is a lot of tea.
Oh
and here we
no,
go.
Darren sucks at games.
What's up, Darren?
I broke the bronze Gong Da Bei that had the beautiful drip gold finish. Oh no, that's really
Just now?
sad.
Hopefully not just now, because then
Yeah,
it's
hopefully
really
not just now.
not cool.
So sorry. That is sad. Although you broke some guy ones, I noticed the other day. I
one?
saw a few broken lids in the bin, which I'm not moaning about because I break
small
everything.
whites, yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually the one doing it.
Claire's Stitching Corner. Random thought. Toddler on Underground. Do you need to get a ticket for them or just carry through? Just carry through.
Them. I don't know until what age though.
Until I think quite old.
Yeah, because we're still doing it and she's 4.
Yeah, we'll keep doing it until we're told not to.
Yeah.
This is a very strong brew.
You naughty
David,
man.
what are you going to do with all the photos you're collecting from the game? You know what? To be truthful to you, I don't really know. I was sort of, this game is all. What are you looking at?
Just looking at
Okay. This game is all about fate. Well, part of it is about fate and the idea of me not trying to control things. That's why I've just let it go. Let it go. Sorry.
I knew you're gonna do it.
Kid. And basically, just see what comes out of it. So I don't know, but I plan to do something with it. I have to say I am very stressed at the moment because the final cake, the final end of year cake, the one that we've been leading up to since springtime this year,
Yeah.
has gone missing.
When you told me that today, he told me that just today. I was
So
like,
I say it and I have these butterflies just take off in my stomach. And I've got to remind myself that it's okay and life will go on. But UPS have lost the tea.
I mean, so sad, isn't it?
I mean, we've worked since, I see I'm stuttering. We've worked since spring on the game, on the tea, sourcing it, doing everything. And, a month before release, I'm being told that they've lost it.
Yeah, it's great times.
And I'm like, okay, I'm switching that noise off because I've got work to do. But, oh my God, if I open that door, then I'm going to go crazy. You are going to see me lose my mind because that tea is the finale of our years, everything.
Yeah, I was quite surprised at how calm you were, but I thought you probably, just like switched it off. What?
Oh, it's such a strong brew.
Well, the leaves are open now, so
listen.
it's gonna like show its colours, isn't it?
All I can do is wait and just let the fates decide. It's all about fate, right?
Yeah, true. I mean,
Let the fates decide.
it's good.
But hey, look,
well.
if you do the game and we reach the end and there's no tea, then I apologize.
You know what happened.
Then we're gonna have to just call it an interesting game without the end.
We
But
just gotta hope that you get a message at some point saying, "Oh, hey, found that tea."
oh my God, the aftertaste of this.
It's crazy.
Oh,
I'm quite enjoying this strong brew, to be
yeah,
honest.
when that bitterness goes, the aftertaste is mega.
Goodness. I need to have that with Sam because like he loves strong brews and that just kick him.
It's like a fruit bowl. It's like melon and even watermelon and all sorts of goodness.
It's just Potion Scholar is mad. Like you feel like it's just an encyclopedia of taste.
Yes, that's the way to put it. Was that this one?
No, it was just this.
It was just that. Okay,
Yeah,
so let's see. Did you pour some in here?
No,
Oh, well, that's interesting.
I gave up on it already.
Don't give up on it.
No, I know. But
So yeah, you guys know the behind the scenes. I'm not talking about it, but behind the scenes, I am freaking out. I am freaking out. It is just, and I can't tell you about the tea because it's, you know, the reveal. But all I will say is this is not a standard tea.
No, it's not.
This is a tea that took a lot of work and coordination to make happen. And I'll melt into the floor if they don't find it.
It'll take a month out just to meditate
I'll
it
need
through.
to go and sit in a dark cave for a month just to sort of like, you know, come to terms with that. Anyway, Haney. So yeah, quietly in the background, whilst everything is just ticking along, there's a lot of chaos over here.
But then just gotta think of it like, just don't stress too much about it because it doesn't help anyway.
No,
it
I know.
doesn't give you any joy.
Yeah.
Do anything.
And your cover. Sorry, I had to spread the frustration.
Obviously, I was thinking about that. Can't help myself. I loved doing that cover. Loved it.
Anyway, yes.
Never mind.
It is what it is. We will see what happens.
My goodness.
So that improves it.
I like it a lot.
That Haney is definitely doing good stuff.
I definitely want
Haney.
to keep testing it out. It's annoying because I kind of thought that was an interesting shape.
Well, let's taste it again.
But the pour was not very good on it.
Pour was a bit dribbly.
Yeah, a bit dribbles. Can you just pour a little bit of that aged white one?
Nonsense.
Is that the right
maker.
one?
I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
I felt so good just then because I feel like the color is telling me it's the other one.
If you're doing a double drop, I'm doing a double drop. Heirloom Silver Needle, 4 years old, versus Potion Scholar, brewed in a ridiculous quantity, 2 years old but looking much older. Here we go.
Wait. Cheers for joining
Cheers.
me on this fun time.
The double drop.
Double drop. Bravo though.
Chapeau.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. But
why are you saying it like that? It's good. Freaking love it.
I feel like I'm not. I feel
it.
like I'm not getting the white tea. Maybe I have to like, you know.
Maybe you put more in mine because I can taste it.
It might be ratios. Yours is much better.
Oh yeah.
Yours is much better.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Dribble. Dribble.
I love that mix. That is.
You really just
tough.
are gonna get absolutely wankered tonight, aren't you?
I'm gonna have big dark purple circles on.
Roger
all around
wants
my
us to
eye.
do the triple drop. What's a triple? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all right. I'm down. Give me the triple.
It's all her tonight. I'm just slowly
I'm ready to get drunk.
being one with the table.
Yeah.
No. Clay fail. You see, you're trying, it's a red sand clay. You're trying to do something different. People will buy it off the looks, right? People will buy it off the looks because it looks a little bit like that high-fired 20. It looks pretty, speckly speckles, speculoos, specklehead. But man, that does not do good things with the tea.
No, talking about ruining a tea. I mean, that was so hard to swallow.
That was insulting.
That was like a medicine, you know, like full-on medicine bitterness, like just hardcore.
You see, it's nice.
But they're making you like leave it in your mouth for too long, and you're like, oh, give me the water, that kind of thing.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that really ruined it.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It looks pretty, but It just does not do good things to the tea. It just makes it like medicinal, bitterness, harsh, cutting. I feel like someone's just taken one of those microdermal rollers
Oh my goodness.
and just like
Wow.
just rolled it through like powdered aspirin and then just gone.
Ew. You know what? This is perfect example of a good-looking thing. Like imagine a good-looking person, and then you get to know that person, and you're like, oh my goodness, I do not want to know this person anymore.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect example of looks. You're like, not sure about it. And then you drink from it, and you're like, you're my best friend. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get to feel it in your hands,
Gotta get it.
and you drink from it. So yeah, that's a shame.
That's a shame. Can we just brew some more in here so I can do my...
There's still some in here. You want to do another double drop?
But
don't
I
you?
need to rinse these.
You want to do a triple drop?
Yeah, I need to rinse these.
Oh my god, this is getting chaotic. What am I doing?
You don't have to do a triple drop. I'll do it.
I'm feeling the effects of this.
Don't worry.
I'm getting the woos.
I'll do it.
I'm feeling a bit sploozy woozy.
Take it for us. Was it? I'll take it.
You'll take it on.
I'll take it on.
All right. Any other questions out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Claire.
Powdered aspirin.
This definitely is baby proof, but the problem is if the baby drops this on their foot, that's a broken toe.
Broken. Oh my goodness, 100%.
That's a broken toe.
That's a broken toe. We cannot leave that around. Oh my goodness, I got freaked out just now at the idea of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely a weapon.
you're right. Good point. Yeah.
Drink our problems away. Listen, if the problems you have in life is worrying about tea that's lost,
Exactly. I remind myself all the time when I'm getting too stressed, I'm good.
you know,
I'm privileged to be in this situation.
it's all good. It's all good, UPS.
Yeah.
I ain't coming for you.
Just find it.
It's all
That's
good.
all.
It's all good.
That's all. You know, good vibes come from tea. So if you find it, you get good vibes. Where is Mishkin, Adam? Well, I have no clue.
Mishkin had a fight today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So he's probably guarding his territory.
Ah, yeah. There is a cat that comes in our garden all the time, and he just plays Mishkin. Mishkin is not happy.
Yeah, not happy. Protarium is asking, what about all the lost money? Yeah, what about it? They're never going to compensate the full value. And the full value is impossible to compensate because time.
Yeah.
The majority of the cost has been just all of our time sourcing it, time with the scouts, time with the processors, time with the artwork, time, the amount of hours that have gone into this tea. So, you know, even if they refund the sort of basic value of the tea itself, which they probably won't, is not even going to come close. Not even going to come close.
Yeah. That's the problem with these things.
Not even going to come close. All
Triple
right.
drop.
Triple
is that
drop.
right?
So fresh,
Yeah.
aged.
Are you not doing it? Okay.
I can do it.
Cheers, guys.
Black fruit punch. Mowgli's asking. Yeah, I wish. Trying to find another Dawu year that has the same black fruit punch is being extremely difficult. Adam's praying for the lost tea. Thank you very much, Adam. Every little helps. Yeah.
I really like this.
Let me taste it.
It has like the white teas just give it that extra layers of like purity, but also complexity where you feel like you're in the all of the most amazing waterfalls in the mountains that you can drink and like push them together with these herbal notes.
Yeah. That
just
is really
in the
good.
background. That's delicious. Ooh.
All right, let's try the Haney again.
Oh man, that is yum.
The Haney works really well. Works really, really well. I'm very impressed with that black clay.
Well,
He likes it.
you like it?
Do you want to get the others?
What?
Get the other black clays. We're going to do a poll.
Aladdin.
And there's another one.
Aladdin port. Oh yes.
Now that we know the clay is good, Do any of these shapes? See, I think I'm leaning towards the classic.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but this one intrigues.
The barrel shape. Yeah, but we've done
Sorry,
quite
I
a
was
few
really close to the mic.
And what did you do?
I was hiccuping away and talking really loudly. I'm so sorry, peeps, for all
All right,
the loud
let's look.
noises.
We got barrel. Quite, utilitarian, nice, but there's something. I don't know about that bass. That bass is a bit. And then you got this one, which is a bit too Aladdin.
Yeah,
Bit too Aladdin.
but again, I mean, I know what you mean.
And then you got the classic, the little stub-nosed classic.
Yeah, it's great. It's great, that one.
I think the stub-nosed classic is the best, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see what other shapes we can get from this potter, but we like the clay. That's the most important thing, and should be the most important thing. I know you poured into your triple drop. That should be the most important thing for everybody out there. What is the effect?
I finished my triple drop very quickly.
Okay, I'm pouring into the potion.
Okay.
Here, you can take some of mine.
No, it's okay.
Oops, didn't break it. Some people like the Aladdin, some people like the classic. This tea is strong and it's moving things in my head in interesting ways. And I feel like it's a creeper and it's gonna just hit me as soon as we switch these cameras off. Speaking of which, we're about 5 minutes away from saying au revoir to you. So let us know anything you would like to know. We are here, as always, at your service to answer any questions that we are prepared to answer and refuse to answer questions that we don't want to answer.
When do we refuse questions?
Sometimes. Ooh, my stomach is doing some gurgly stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking, what is that noise? I was thinking maybe it's Michigan that came in. It was like...
Joey says, which of the current raws have the strongest non-standard flavour? Or maybe is most astringent in a nice way? Most astringent in a nice way. Non-standard flavour, I would say rockabilly. Non-standard flavour.
What about
Heaven Surveyor, I would say, is got the most bite in terms of that bitterness, but in a great way.
Panickety has the very
Panickety,
unusual
true. I would say
me,
Panickety,
that's the
Heaven, and Rockabilly would be my three. Celine's acting like an addict with that double triple drop. Yes. Will there be more pink bark Chapan Gongfu tray available soon? It's not the right moment to buy the one on Insta now. So the one on Insta is still available. I will be dropping down the price after this live. So dropping down the price of the Dutch auction. I don't know if there's going to be more pinks. That's a one-off. So if you like the pink, then I would say it's unlikely because we're just trying out one. He just tried out some one-off colors. So if you don't know, there's a Chapan auction. There's only one Chapan left on Instagram. Theo, what happened to the 2-hour stream?
I can just keep it. How about that?
We were going to keep it. Yeah, that's true.
I just keep it. Don't worry, guys. It will go to a good home.
You want the pink?
I think it's cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I just thought we would sort of let people have it.
Yeah, no, sure.
Oh, I know.
But if no one wants it, I'll keep it.
2 hours plus stream. We don't really do. We do an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Definitely for the long Mayleaf sessions. Those.
Oh my gosh, those
the
epic ones with like, I don't know, 10 teas we would do in a night. Isn't it? We used to do like 10
we used to
teas.
get so wasted.
And like do so many giveaways.
But that was like once every quarter. Now we're doing it once a week. And we've got to be a bit careful here. Here's a question you won't answer. How is the sex life? Sex life is good, rocking. I mean, we haven't got as much time and space and energy as all parents. But we're good. Still experimenting, trying new things. There you go.
It's so casual. I'm like,
it's gone red. Will you get more of the bamboo scale? Unlikely, because they want us to order 1,000 and it's a lot of outlay for us. And I didn't say rim. There you go. Yo, let's go. Come on, test us. I'm sure you can do better. Ask us a question that we won't answer. Have you remember Truth or Teabag? We've got to bring back the Truth or Teabag videos.
oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I didn't remember that stuff.
Is the glaze on the Dragon Cups Jianyang? I don't know. I would need to look it up. I don't. They literally were just sent to us, so I don't know.
Yeah.
This is so strong. Which scale was the bamboo scale? This scale here, I'm assuming. Looks like bamboo, but it's actually metal. Truth or tea bags? Yeah, it's been a while since it's been a while since I've done a truth or tea bags. This I feel like I'm a rubber band.
Okay.
And part of me is being slowed down, and the other part is being stretched and sped up. And I'm kind of confused where to go.
I'm just thinking I want more of both of those white teas to mix with my cup.
All right, final brews.
Sorry. I am clearly an addict of this brew.
This is floaty.
It's kind of a bit messed up what I'm doing though, because I'm feeling like, you know that nervousness that you can get on aged whites? And too much pour. I'm getting that.
I don't feel like we've talked about Potion Scholar enough. The aftertaste on this tea is so amazing. And I just say it's like going into a Thai fruits market, and I can smell mangosteen, I can smell green grapes, those big ones, I can smell like melon, you know, all cut and ready for me to devour.
And also with a little mint, like you're having a little mint whilst you're walking through that place.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And you got one of those little herbal sniffers, but like deep herbal sniffers.
Yeah, I love those herbal sniffers.
Who's bonking who? Bonking is a very old school word.
What does that mean?
Bonking means having sex.
Who's bonking who?
Well, we're bonking each other.
Yeah, we're not bonking
Double
other
bonk.
people.
Making the beast with the two backs.
Beast with the two the beast with the two backs.
I don't know, what are we talking about? You started it. I'm into
nothing like bothers Don. Like you can ask him anything. Actually, I'm kind of the same, but yeah, I don't know. Got a bit shy.
You suddenly got shy. You suddenly realised that, like, oh my god, like
I'm
just calling people to ask me questions. We're talking about the tea pets that stack. Exactly. Those stackable tea pets. They're bonking. Anyway, you guys can't come up with a question that we won't answer. Although you're going to do the whole, what's your profit margin? Don't do that. That's done.
Just give them the idea. Why don't you do it?
No, because I know that there's always going to be someone who says, tell us all your suppliers' names.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm
Haven't
not
you
answer that.
told about your margins anyway already? It's not.
We did a video about that. Yeah.
It's not a hidden secret. It's really crappy.
Amazing aftertaste on this tea. It makes me want to keep drinking, but I'm terrified of how I'm going to feel at 5 a.m.
Oh man, I mean,
JS6,
I'm already
what
done.
do you want to know?
It's
It's still not out, and it's still not coming out, and I've literally earmarked it for like 5 years, probably. I've earmarked it as like that's long term. That's like the finale.
Yeah.
That's end of May leaf. Boom. JS6, final tea, done. At least I know I've got it.
You're
I'm not going to
keeping
be
it for
relying
that.
on UPS to lose it. Celine's top 3 teas. You're going to have to wait for our tea of the year video, which we got to film.
Thank goodness you just said that, because I was just going to go, what?
Yeah, so we've got to film our tea of the year video, so we're not
everything.
going to reveal. I know Darren's trying to get the list together, but you know.
Jade Star 8.
JS8.
Jumping it.
JS8. Let's just put it this way. Yeah, it's happening.
JS8, yeah, it's happening. What do you mean?
It's happening, JS8.
Is it?
You've done the cover.
Oh, yes!
It's like, really? Didn't you spend about a month on the cover?
Yeah, I don't keep track. I always thought that was already gone.
So yeah, JS6 will be our like swan song. That'll be when we say, see as peeps, late as alligators.
Done. Done is done. Done is done.
Don is gone.
Don is writing.
That used to be my
now.
game name. You know that?
Don is gone.
Yeah, like you know how you used to have like you'd put your name in like high score.
Oh,
know,
yeah.
And you'd have like mine was always Don is gone.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't know why, and it would always crack me up because the game would say like if it was worms.
Yeah.
I used to play worms a lot. Don is gone is up because it's up, so it's like Don is gone.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so Don is gone is always my, and that's always like see ya.
That's so
Before
much
you know
cooler.
it, Don is gone. Boop. You can play that at my funeral. Don is gone.
That was just
Later.
depressing.
Laters.
Didn't like that.
She didn't like that
Didn't
one.
like that.
Right, you're gonna let me.
Oh,
Hi, Mish.
Hey, baby.
Ooh, the
Hey,
color is strong.
Come and join us.
The color is strong. Okay, so we're gonna have one last triple drop of these teas. I'm shaking a bit, so let's do this before I collapse.
Yeah. He's saying hello. Aww. He's used to these lives now. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh, it's a live sesh.
I'm
Nice.
gonna say hello, isn't it?
Nice.
Oh, boy. Little boy. It's
I'm
like,
pouring.
you're pouring.
I'm pouring because I don't know if you're.
Yeah, no, great.
Okay, here we go.
I've lost track of time.
Do you want it in your potion cup?
I think the potion scholar has made me lose track of time.
Potion Scholar has made me lose track of everything.
I think the white teas are just making me like uber bubbly or something. Bubbly? Kind of just.
Oh, I misjudged that.
Durr.
Can I sip?
Right.
Triple drop. I'm going to triple. Oh, I haven't finished this one. Look, I can't.
Oh, you left me one lovely leaf and it's just twirling
There
in
you
my
go.
cup. Beautiful. Cheers. The whirlwind, the what? The water
Water
whirl.
Water well. Your water well of tea is ready.
Oh my goodness! Did you do triple drop as well?
I don't have. Now I can put some white tea in.
How delicious!
I am shaking.
How delicious is that?
I am shaking.
Okay, apart from the shakes, just concentrate on
But
the
I have
taste.
to put my hand behind me because it's shaking.
Oh, that's right. You're still doing the fasting. I forgot about that. Stop drinking it. Stop doing this to yourself. It's too much caffeine. Stop it. You're shaking already. Stop it.
Oh, but the taste of it.
I know, right?
Triple drop winner.
good.
That made me just chill for 5 seconds. How you all doing out there?
It's good. It was a good shout, that triple drop.
That triple drop is great, but that's
However,
powerful.
hardcore. Yeah.
That triple drop is powerful. It's very, very, very strong, and it's a different kind of strong. It's a high which I don't feel like I've experienced before.
Especially on an empty stomach, as Beth says. yeah. That's that would be a different high.
Yeah,
that's like
what am I? 80 hours.
that's like
into it?
cold plunging and then putting the ice, like George was saying, like after
This
you
is
do the cold bath,
this is taking
ice.
things to the next level.
Maybe that's how you.
Wow. Sorry, I just need to have a moment to let this high settle in.
Oh, good! It's giving you a bubbler. Even your eyelids are shaking.
Yeah, like I feel like everything is just fizzing.
Yeah, you might have to have an avocado. No, seriously, I'm actually worried.
There you go. Right. But it's all good. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow at 5 a.m. If you want to see me at 5 a.m., maybe I'll record a video and I'll post it of me getting up at 5 a.m. to see...
Waking up, I'm going down.
I went to sleep at 4:32.
You're going to start levitating. Wow. Please, no. I get weird moments of like, that would be funny. And then like, no, that would not be funny,
No, it
Celine.
won't be.
Just, we are not in a cartoon.
Yeah.
Levitation is next level. Or maybe you get an out-of-body experience.
I feel an out-of-body experience right now. I feel like I'm somewhere over there in the corner just looking at myself, giggling.
Next to Arthur.
Oh yeah, Arthur. How you doing, man?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so everybody out there, thank you for joining us on this Merry Wednesday.
Cheers.
It was a pleasure as always. Tea-slingers, the Wednesday crew, the peeps out there. Look out for this weekend's drop. Look for something supreme. and video as well. And what else do I have to say? Yushu, lots of teapots have gone online, but probably a lot of them have sold already. Somebody came and dropped a load of cash at the shop yesterday. I saw. I was like, what? But not to us, to Yushu. We get a little kickback, but you know, it was a lot of cash being thrown around. I was like, okay, you like your teapots? It was like this Chinese guy was like, yes. I was like, okay.
Yes.
So I take that one, that one, that one, and that one. Anyway, big love to all of you.
I'm getting sweaty hands.
Yeah, I am flying. I could
done.
honestly
I'm
just keep this
actually-
going and just like, you know, I feel like I'm just sort of floating into the camera, into your homes. Have one last sip on us.
Don't you
Before
dare.
we go.
If you see Don just hovering around, don't you dare keep him there, okay? Just send him back my way. Please.
I feel like I've forgotten to tell you a million things, but the most important
likely.
thing is we love you. Keep drinking that good stuff. And let's end this year with a bang and let's get that MFT from UPS. Because when that happens, celebration stations, it's going to be celebration time. There's only like 300 cakes, so
Okay.
celebration
Celebration stations means a whole day. I don't want to hear no 5 minutes. We got the tea. All right, I need to move on now. What's next? Because that's his celebration station. It doesn't last more than 5 minutes. It's not cool, man. Need to celebrate.
She's called me out, and I have to say it's super truthful.
Yeah.
I always have to say, celebrate the wins, and then the wins come, and I'm like, great, moving on.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I know, you're right.
You know, there's
you're
a
right.
moon. There's a moon chart I saw today on a book.
This stream's not going to end.
And one of these moons apparently is like celebrating your wins. I can't remember which moon, but there is a moon. When you see it, that's when you should celebrate your wins.
So I've got to wait for the moon.
No, just do it. But I'm saying if it's part of the moon cycle, it means it's part of our natural system to celebrate the wins.
Strawberries, wild strawberries in the mouth. There you go. As always,
True.
the stream has descended into nonsense, but we will leave you. Hopefully,
Thought it was nonsense.
hopefully
Great.
the nonsense has entertained you, and we shall see you next week.
Correct.
Laters, everybody.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ciao for now.